Transform your home into a haven with cool, pure, clean air, creating a world of perfect comfort. Take your home to the next level with the air specialists.
Moving around, the showers heavy moving through overnight, but it cleared. Just a little bit of early drizzle first thing this morning, but cleared nicely. All from Mark Gell, paying homage to our diggers, our fallen diggers and servicemen and women. A fabulous service right across all of the region this morning. That shower activity seen right here, it moved onto the mid-north coast. Sadly, they weren't as lucky. It was buffeting and hitting the Macquarie coast around that dawn service time. Otherwise, most of the nation had fine conditions today. Very little going on. There's some high-level cloud just linking up with that front as it moved onto northern New South Wales, crossing into Queensland. Another surge of cold air and another little backup front running up the coast. That's overall going to maintain that southerly influence. It's a big high, so right across eastern Australia now affected by that southerly influence. It's not overly cold, it's just a cool one, but throw in the wind chill factor, making it feel just a little bit fresher, and another burst. And that is likely to clip some of our local area. Otherwise, around the nation, all of our capitals are fine, apart from Melbourne. Cairns also has a shower in the forecast, but you can see for Sydney town, also cool, only 22 on the way, and Perth warming back up. They've got more heat building, 27 expected. Nowhere near that today. Generally low 20s right across the region. Fairly small temperature swing at Nobbies. It was almost as cool, but that wind made it feel fresh this morning as what it was during the peak of the day, but the sunshine certainly makes a difference. Look, the thermoscale cold tomorrow morning because of the southerly holding its ground pretty much all day, moving from the southwest around to the south-southeast, and therefore as it moves around it's going to want to just push in a little bit of cloud and a burst of showers, particularly over the exposed areas, Nelson Bay up to Seal Rocks, but likely to potentially just clip in over parts of the Newcastle region. Central Coast should get away with it. It's a fine day, but fairly cool also, only topping out in the low 20s yet again. That's really what we're going to see play out right across the region, and a bit colder overnight though, chillier conditions. You can see down to about 11 throughout most coastal areas and single digits tomorrow morning inland, so colder tomorrow, but hopefully for most you get to sleep in, maybe back to work for some. It's an unofficial long weekend. Headed for tops of 21 degrees throughout tomorrow. New swell, quite chunky, 3 metres, southerly direction of course. Sunrise, 6:21, down 5:20. Working to the high tide tomorrow morning, getting there at about 9:45. So the waves there, almost 3 metres and directly out of the south, and a wave period of 10 seconds. The risk of showers along the coast, small, but there, then warming up, drying up. Generally, it's a pretty nice weekend. It's really going to fine up. Inland remaining all fine and very comfortable by the time we hit the start of next week, and the Central Coast remaining fine. Well, surf, it's obviously got some punch now. There's plenty of hit to it as far as set size is concerned. We've got some decent sets, but it's about the winds, of course. It's southerly, so it is going to be affecting most of our open beaches. Southern corners, Merewether Tried, you'll have the south-southwesterlies, so those real protected corners are going to be your best bet tomorrow. That's NBN News for this Thursday, Anzac Day 2024. A kind of current affairs next.
Thank you for your company, and from all the team, good night.
Lest we forget.